have been in a custody battle for 6 years. Yes, I said 6 years. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's Maria Nairobi. For all the ones that's returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all my new babes, hey girl, hey. Alright, it's another Vlogtober video, y'all. Vlogtober is underway. I honestly don't even know what day I'm on. It may be day 18. I know I'm maybe a day or two behind. I don't know. But we made it here. This is going to be a get ready with me. I am going to be going thrifting today, but that probably is going to be another video. Just because I don't want them too long, but I don't want them too short either. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Tell the algorithm that you want Maria Nairobi out here. I promise you, you're going to love it here. I focus on lifestyle, fashion, and beauty. And Vlogtober, we're posting every day. Outside of Vlogtober, I post twice a week. Yes, twice a week. So, all right, moving on from that. Like I said, I am going to be doing like a quick get ready with me. I already did my face routine. If you haven't checked my latest get ready with me video, it was a Vlogtober video, and I featured or I reviewed Abiel Royale face line. Amazing. I've been using it like hands down one of the best skincare lines I've ever used. It is a pricey, but I really do love it. Feeling it. It's Saturday morning. I'm definitely in like a good mindset. I said multiple prayers this morning. I meditated on my intentions a little bit, so we are ready. So let's just get right into this. Like I said, I already did my face routine. If you watch one of my last vlogs, I did purchase the NYX the face glue gripping primer. Never used this before, but it is one of their newest primers. And if you oh, I didn't realize that was open. If you watched that vlog where I purchased this, I was talking about, me and my girlfriend who's at MUA was discussing, like, does primers really work? Like, we never are not going to use them. That's the thing. Like, I'm always going to use a primer, but the question is it really going to work? Do they really work? So this is claiming to be 24 hour. So let's see. And I'm putting it on like lotion. Because I am going to be gone all day though. And while I'm doing that, let me moisturize these lips. I swear, after I brush my teeth, my lips be like crusty buckets. Might need to use some good old Carmex. Alright. So yeah, like, I don't know. Comment for me. Enter a comment in the comment section if you believe that, like, does primer work? Or are we just using it because they say to use it? Alright, it is really sticky. Like, not in a bad way. But, like, I could see my makeup sticking to this. Okay? Not a bad smell either. Alright, I am a girly that starts with my eyebrows. I am using the NYX. A lot of this stuff, you watch my makeup videos before, like, it's not really going to be anything new. Well, you know what? I am using a few new products. But this is going to be like a mini little chit chat, I guess. And you may see me looking down at my camera. I mean, my mirror. But yes, I'm trying to see, like, any updates I have for you, babe. Some life updates. I really don't. I've really just been, like, I've been getting a lot more, like, brand deals and stuff. Which is amazing. Which I'm really just sucking it all in. And I prayed for the time to come, but I didn't know when that time would come. So it's here. And I'm thankful, but I'm really busy. I am trying to get a lot better with, like, my deadlines, because as I was saying to y'all before in a prior vlog, I just been all over the place with, like, my schedule not really being organized. Whew. But yeah, so I'm trying to get more organized. What else? I've been just having, like, a lot more confidence, as I stated, but, like, in a prior vlog. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yes, like, I'm so proud of myself, so I'm gonna keep talking about it. just the confidence has definitely been increasing, and I feel like the more confidence I get and I believe in myself and I believe what God has in store for me and truly believe it, more has been coming to me. So that's amazing. But with that being said, the trials have been trialing. I definitely been going through like a lot personally, like in the background. So it's just like, yeah, it really be trying me. This is something that I never really shared on my channel, just for like legal reasons, and also just because like I just didn't want to give that part of my life that takes so much of my personal life a platform or a space on this, because this is like my domain. I really love it here, and I just didn't want to bring it here. But I do think that it's time for me to share, because I'm pretty sure it's other women out here or men that is also going through the same thing, and they really can relate. Something that I actually forgot because I'm blabbing on, I need to do my lashes. So I actually am going to blend this out really quick, but I am going to do a quick cluster lash set, only because once I start doing like my makeup, it's going to be makeup on my lashes, so, and I don't want that. But anyway, where was I at? I was saying that, yeah, this like area of my life, like I shy away from, just because I just want, like, this is a safe space for me in a weird way, because this is the public, right? But this is like my safe space. Like, this is something that makes me really happy to share like my life, and hopefully like I'm helping someone. And I just don't like bringing that part of my life. I didn't like it, and it was like scary. I don't know, it was like a weird space for me. But anyway, I have been in a custody battle for 6 years. Yes, I said 6 years. It started when my daughter was 6 months. I mean, no, it started when my daughter was a month. So I went to my first court case when I was a month old. And it's been crazy. It's been one of the craziest rides that I've ever been on in my life. And it's still in weird ways ongoing. And I can't like get into details due to like obvious reasons. But it's a lot. It's a lot. If you've ever been in a situation where basically the courts dictate what you do with your child, when you get your child, when you see your child, how you react to certain things, especially if you feel like you're being disrespected, and basically you have to, I don't want to say take it, but act accordingly, because you are in the court system and everything that you do is like watched. It's a crazy feeling. It's definitely a crazy feeling. It's a crazy feeling, not feeling like you can control what's going on in your life or what's in your kid's life, even though you have good intentions. It's a crazy feeling not knowing when the other parent is going to take you back. It's just a crazy experience, just having a high conflict co-parenting relationship. It's been extremely hard. It's been extremely hard. It's been, again, like I've survived a heart attack. I've survived some of the craziest experiences, and I would still say hands down, this is one of the hardest trials I've ever been through, and it's been going on for so long. If you know me personally, parenthood or motherhood is one of the, I cherish it, I honor it, I take it very serious. So for someone like me to go through this, it's like, it's so surprising. My friends and my family always say it, like, not you. And especially how I carry myself, and like how I care about others, and you know, we don't have to like be together for me to respect the other parent, or be a good parent because we're not together. something I didn't mention. So Nairobi and I, father, ended our relationship when I was 4 months pregnant. So I went into birth knowing that I was going to be a single mom, and honestly, like, I was okay with that. And the main reason I was okay with that was because I promised to never stay for the child. I promised to not stay in a unhealthy relationship, and I promised myself that even before children, like, I would never stay for the child, because my parents were married and they stayed in their marriage longer than what they should have, even though eventually they did get divorced. And I knew, even as a child, I knew that it wasn't healthy. And I always told myself, like, you know, like, I don't want my kid to experience some of the things that I experienced, because the relationship lasted too long, because we think that we're doing something to benefit our child, and we're not, even though it's good intentions behind it. So I did leave, and this is what's been going on ever since. And it's hard. It's so hard. So when I hear people, you know, say like, oh, I'm just taking them to court, you know, man or woman, and I'm just like, you better know what you're doing. Not saying that it's not situations where you have to. There are situations where you have to do what you have to do. But some people do it over the pettiest things. It's like, oh, the person gets a new boyfriend or girlfriend, or I'm taking them to, you know, custody court or child support court or whatever. And child support is a whole nother thing, because where's that at? Okay. But anyway, so yeah, it's been, oh man, I can't, I've had many days where life had lifed me. Like, nothing left. And I still have to show up as a mother, and a healthy mother. That's one of the biggest reasons why I got into therapy, because I knew that, like, mentally I was losing it. It was so hard. So much money spent, so much time, you know, everything I do, it really questioned my motherhood, because I want to do everything perfect. And again, it's not a healthy co-parenting relationship, so it just worked on me. You know, I feel like it even affected the way I bonded with Nairobi. I didn't bond the way that other people bonded, because I was in survival mode for most of, if not all of, her infancy. I remember I was at the house for the courthouse for a PFA when I just gave birth 3 days before. So I'm like walking like this. I wasn't even supposed to be driving, but I didn't have a ride because my mom was at home watching my daughter, and I'm at the courthouse walking like I don't supposed to be walking. I had a C-section. So it's just been a whirlwind, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I am so passionate about my podcast that is still dropping, y'all. I am literally working on it behind the scenes. A lot of things that I thought I had in order, it wasn't in order, but God got me. It's coming. But anyway, that was one of the things that drove me to want to do the podcast, because motherhood and my experience at motherhood has not been like what we see on TV or what I ever imagined it to be. People around me don't have the same experience as me, and like I had no one to turn to, not even my mom. Like, of course she supported me, but she couldn't relate. I had nobody that could relate to what I'm currently going through. And now I'm definitely in a different space, but it's been an experience, y'all. So as that is still ongoing, you know, it just gets difficult, you know. And it's still times, like, even though I'm so much better now because I'm in therapy, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, my relationship with God is so much stronger. Like, it's things that used to drive me crazy, and I would be crying, and I would feel like I'm failing my daughter, and, you know, all these emotions, all this doubt. Now it doesn't even faze me. Now I have therapy. I have my faith is on steroids. But even with that being said, there's still times where I'm just like, it's hard. It's so hard. I can't explain to you. If you haven't been through it, it's not much words I can conjure up to explain it. But I'll say that it's just hard. It's definitely hard. And shout out to all the parents out there that's going through that. Especially if you're not doing anything that warrants it. Hang in there. And I'm a firm, I don't know what's going on with this one. I'm a firm believer that God has the last say. And change will come. And that's what I stick with. But anyway, like, so that's basically what goes on, like, most of the time for 6 years straight. So recently, I've been kind of like dealing with that because it was a court case, and, you know, and then like financially, like I am closer to $40,000. Closer to $40,000 in attorney fees. With me being a single mom, with not much help from child support, if any, with private school, with, you know, doing everything that I do for Nairobi. So it's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. But it does feel good to like finally share it, just because it feels good just to share, like, I'm overcoming this. It's hard. If you are going through this, like, it will get better, because it has to. And you keep doing what you're doing. You keep being a good parent. You keep doing what's right, even if the other side is not doing what's right. You don't talk bad about the other parent in front of your kids. You and you just focus on being the best parent that you can be. Because sometimes you get so caught up in the battle that you forget that the most important thing is this child. But you're so in survival mode. You're so into survival mode, and it's not fair to the child. Another recommendation would be to get into therapy. Get into therapy. We tried co-parenting therapy. We actually tried 3 different ones, and it wasn't something that would help us. So if you do, I would at least try it though, because you may have a different experience. If that does not work for you, or even if it does work for you, you should still get your own therapist. Highly recommend it. Y'all, this is not the first time y'all heard this. Therapy works wonders. And I know in our community it's not much talked about. It's getting better though. But I promise you it really will change everything you thought you knew. This is another product that I just purchased from Sephora. This is the NYX Bare with Me Blur, and this is the color Warm Honey, and it's called like a tint foundation, so it's nothing like heavy duty. So yeah, so I did, like, you seen me do like a little shade check in the store in Ulta, but I'm not sure. It looked like it, but how many times have y'all been here though? Like, it looked like it's it in the store, and you get home and it's not it, or you like take pictures that night when you're out and it's not it. Sorry, but hopefully this is it. I am going to mix it with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filler, and this is in the color medium tan. Nothing new. I've been using this for a while. I'm just going to put that on my hand. In the store, it looked a little red, but then when I put it on, it like looked right. So I don't know. So I'm just going to mix these together a little bit. Whew. But yeah, y'all, so yeah, it ain't easy. It definitely is not easy. Oh my gosh, I feel like I was kind of like, I was robbed of like my motherhood experience, especially the beginning stages of it, because I was so like worried about, you know, not having my kid and other things, and like just adjusting to the basic stuff also. It's been a whirlwind. It's been a whirlwind, y'all. But God is a powerful God. And even in your darkest moments when you think you have nothing left, God will send you an angel and he gonna work it out. I've been there multiple times. Like, I'm not just saying this, like, he will work it out. He'll work it out. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Alright, that's what I was saying. My girlfriend, this is a late gift for my girlfriend. She said she heard really good things about it. I had been having trouble with like finding a good setting spray. Like, couldn't find any. So hopefully this Revolution SuperFix is something that is good. We'll see. But yeah, kudos to all the parents out there that's doing their thing. Even though life is life, they're still showing up for their kids. And most importantly, still showing up for themselves. Because that's the hard part. And people fail to realize, especially us mothers, that we have to show up for ourselves to properly show up for our children. If we ain't sleeping, if we ain't doing the things that we need to do health-wise, yeah, like if you're not showing up for yourself, like it's no way that you really can show up for your children. So, and we forget that because it's like we just want to go on, go on, go on, go. We got so much to get done and kind of lose track of like ourselves. I watched my mom do that all my life. Like she's just currently and we're old now. She's just starting to truly like do things for herself and enjoy her life. Like it's really interesting where I'm like, I gotta do these things now because first I want Nairobi to see what it looks like to still take care of yourself, still be healthy, still like be positive towards yourself, still show up for yourself, but also we deserve it, you know. But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Nairobi's gonna be good. Through Christ, anything is possible. And I know I'm going to be just fine. No matter what the enemy throws my way, I'm going to be just fine. And you are too. You are too. I always tell myself I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, man, I was like so nervous and so anxious and so worried, you know, about certain things. And like God took care of it. All that worrying I did. But it all worked out in the end. I know something that my girlfriend told me. So I did have one girlfriend that went through similar things as me. And she said, Maria, I gave up 9 years of my life with that worrying about it. And, you know, trying to fix it and so forth and so on. And she said, don't do that. Don't do what I did. Because I can't get those 9 years back. And that's something that really resonated with me. Like 9 years is a long time to give up your life and, you know, try to control the future and try to, you know, make things right. Especially if you think that or your intentions are just to protect your child. And yeah. And she said, don't do it. Don't give up 9 years of your life like I did. And I really been using that. I really been like, it stays in my head. Like I still got to do for myself. I still got to follow my dreams. I still got to date because I do aspire to build like a, you know, a family in addition to Nairobi. I want to do all those things. So I can't hold on to, you know, this situation and let it like control every part of my life because that's what was happening. Every part of my life was sucked up by this situation. So yeah. And then I found my boyfriend, and it's been so different. I will say this too, like when you have a healthy partner and you're going through life, like not the not so good things in life, it's totally different because I was so used to going through like, you know, this situation that I'm talking about, like this custody stuff and other stuff. I did it alone. I didn't have like partners when I was going through it. And part of it, I actually was celibate for years. Because I just really wanted to get myself together. Like, I focused on therapy and, like, really figuring myself out. Like, how did I get here, Maria? Like, how are we here? Why am I having these type of relationships with men? Like, I just really went through a period where I just wanted to hold myself accountable. I never wanted to be in this situation again. And for me, I can't speak for other people. For me, I had to be celibate. I had to be alone. And I was celibate for years. And it gave me exactly what I needed it to give. This is the SHEGLAM contour sculpting liquid, and this is warm honey. This is actually, I don't know if anyone used or any really into like Shein makeup products. I actually really like them. I have some of their concealer. Matter of fact, the light concealer I use, the lightest one, the last one I used, that actually is that's actually Shein. With their makeup line is SHEGLAM. But anyway, like yeah, I had to be alone, y'all. I wanted to know, like, Maria, what is going on? Like, why is the relationships that I'm in so similar? You know, like, what can I do better to benefit myself? Like, don't get me wrong. What has been done to me is, like, in relationship wise, is not right, and they were wrong for doing it. But at the same time, I have to acknowledge that, why do I keep following the same men? Like, what can I be doing better? Why are they even in my space? Why am I even inviting that type of person in my space? And that period of my life, those few years, was the best thing that ever happened to me. Best thing that ever happened to me. When you start figuring out, like, the nitty gritty of stuff, like, because I don't believe in coincidence. It's not a coincidence that every man you date treats you like trash. Like, and I'm not victim blaming, because I'm really talking about myself too. Like, Maria, it's no way. There's no way. Where are you falling into this? Why are you even letting them type of men in your circle, in your life? Because they gonna be how they gonna be, with no matter who they with, right? But why are you letting them stay? You know, the red flags is there, and that's another thing. I can't even make up like, oh no, but they just changed out of nowhere. Nah. They was exactly who they were from the very beginning. And I wanted to sit there and make excuses, be saving her. Like, but when they were 5, their turtle died. Like, what? Obviously, I'm being funny, but yeah, like, making excuses. And that's like, now that I hold myself accountable and I look at men very different, not only am I in like a very healthy relationship, I'm in like with a male, I'm also in a more healthy relationship with myself. Like, nah, sis, like, I'm not accepting none of that bullcrap. Like, I want the best of the best for myself. So yeah, I had to do some soul searching. So with that, therapy, my faith, building my faith with God, it really helped me through this like really hard, you know, situation that I've been in. So yeah. So it feels good just like to say it. It feels good to say it and know that, like, if you're going through it, trust me, God got you. You're gonna look back like, dang, like I didn't know it was gonna come through like that. But yeah, I think it's looking good, y'all, like my makeup or whatever. Now I'm going in, I'm sorry I'm missing, like, I'm not showing y'all. This is the OS One Size Translucent Powder. That's what I baked with. Now I'm going back with the Ruby Kisses No More Blemish pressed powder, and this is in the color Golden Glow. And I'm just going to go over the areas where I put the setting powder, because it just gives like a photo finish. Like, I really like how it makes it look. And y'all know I like using like high-end and low-end products at the same time, because we got Ruby Kisses and we got one size same time. And this is one of my favorite liquid blushes. Do not sleep on e.l.f. liquid blushes. Like, they're so good. And I'll say this, a little goes a long way. If you're not a big blush person, be extremely careful with this liquid blush. Don't go in there all crazy, because this is not the one that you want to be crazy with. I'm missing one of my brushes. That's weird. I'm missing one of my I'm missing my blush brush. Okay. I will just have to take the back of a beauty blender. That literally just sucked up all I did was suck up all my product. I don't know where my blush brush is. Yeah, see, I like over blush, y'all. I do it all. I do too much when it comes to blush. I'm actually going to switch. There we go. If it's not doing too much, what are we doing? What are we doing? Whew. Alright, now I'm just going to go last but not least. I'm going with this old WetnWild highlighter. And then I'm going to set. Alright, let's see. Trying to think for a lip. Oh, here it is. It was with my lip glosses. Every time I'm doing my makeup, my nose start running. So this is the same liner I use for my eyebrows. I think I just want to gloss. This is the Juvia's Place lip oil and black cherry. Let me see how this look. I think I want some color though. I'm gonna go on with the Bombshell by Scented Kisses. This is a black owned brand. Definitely check them out on Instagram. I just want a little color. Alright, now we're gonna go on with some mascara. And I fell in love with this. I think this is from Temu. This Thick Lashes Ultra Lash. Like, So good, y'all. I actually wore this on my natural lashes last night, like up top. Because I went out like to dinner and it actually looked really good. I don't have natural long lashes, but it gave me a little something something. I said, okay. All right. Alright, y'all, so this is the final look. I actually do like the foundation tint. This is my first time ever using this line from NYX. I did have one other NYX foundation that I ran out like years ago, but I do like this. It doesn't feel heavy. I do think that this was a match and it went really well with the e.l.f. hydration liquid filter. And yeah, like I do think that it looks, hopefully it's coming across the camera and looking as good as it looks like when I'm looking in the mirror. But yes, y'all, like, thank y'all for watching. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. And another thing before I go, if you're going through something, no matter if it's like a custody battle, no matter what it is, just know that change is bound to come. Have faith and know that you will make it out, no matter what the devil say, no matter what your enemies say, no matter what your mind even says at times. It's going to be okay. You keep doing what you are supposed to do. Move with good intentions. Give it to God and let it stay there. All right, babes. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.